Hey YouTube, this is Gary with Liberty Road Defense and Pistol Training, and today is our first ever Weapons and Gear Wednesday. And in this series of videos, we're going to just keep doing these as long as we can. We're going to review different pistols and the gear that goes along with them, and try to let you know what's good and what's bad. Today, for the first ever one, we're going to start with the pistol I carry. The Springfield Armory XD-45ACP. Okay, this is a full-size gun. As far as concealed carry goes, probably not the most practical gun in the world. Okay, so let's change camera angle and take this baby apart and see what it's made of. Okay, here it is. The Springfield Armory XD-45ACP full-size tactical. This is a 5-inch barrel gun. This is a big gun, guys. You probably are going to have a hard time carrying this gun in anything but the winter when you're wearing a heavy long coat. Okay. Before we go any further, I'm going to make it safe. I'm going to pull out the magazine, remove the source of ammunition, rack the slide, remove the chambered round. Lock the slide back and manually check that there is no round in the chamber. Okay, this gun is empty and safe. First thing we're going to talk about, the magazine. It comes with two stainless steel 13-round magazines, so you can carry 13 rounds with one in the pipe. That's 14 rounds of, I keep mine loaded up with 230 grain gold dots. In my opinion, that's probably the best personal defense round on the market right now is the Spear Gold Dot. And I keep a spare magazine on me for another 13 rounds just in case, because we all know that criminals run in packs. Okay. Some of the features of this gun. It has a grip safety that must be depressed to fire this pistol. This can become a training issue. If you do not get your hand fully on with a full firing grip and depress that grip safety, this gun will not fire. So, unlike the Glock that doesn't have one that's just point and shoot, this one takes a little bit of extra training to make sure you push that grip safety. It has a trigger bar safety on the trigger, similar to a Glock. It has, let's see here, slide release located here. It's ambidextrous mag release. Takedown lever is just in front. And on the top here we have a chamber indicator that tells us if we have a round in the chamber. And on the back we have an indicator that lets us know this pistol's cocked. Okay, so let's break it down real quick. And to break it down, you lock the slide back, you rotate the takedown lever to the up position, release the slide, and this is a striker fired pistol, so you have to pull the trigger to release the striker before this will come off. Now the only polymer gun that I know that's striker fired that you don't have to release the striker before you take it apart is the Smith & Wesson M&P. So just to keep that in mind, the Glock and the Springfield, you have to strike it off to get the slide off. Breaks down real easy like that. Get your trigger components here and your ejector pin here. On the slide, it has a full-size, full-length guide rod with a full-length spring. This is different than the service and compact and subcompact models that have a captured spring on the guide rod. This actually has a floating guide rod and a floating spring. And And then, just like with the Glock or the M&P, you just slide the barrel out. So there's your 4 parts. You got your barrel, you got your slide, your guide rod, and your frame with the trigger assembly in it. Okay? Gun's just as easy to put back together. Do it in reverse order. Put the barrel back in. If there's a difficult part to this, it's getting the guide rod back into place. Slide the guide rod in. Slide the frame back into place, all the way back, and lock it in. Lock it with the slide lock. Rotate the takedown lever down. Release the slide, and she's back together. Okay? Pretty easy to take care of. Pretty easy to take apart. I have no problems with that. This gun is pretty robust, pretty reliable. It's every bit as good as a Glock or an M&P. The only problem that you might run into is with this grip safety. Like I said, it's a training issue. You have to train yourself to get your hand on that gun correctly before you draw it. Otherwise, if you get your hand down too low, it won't depress it all the way, and you won't be able to pull the trigger. Had that happen to me before, so it is a known problem. Everybody else is doing away with this, and I'm sure that Springfield will release a version of this without one probably pretty soon. The earlier versions of the XD also had a thumb safety, and I think Springfield was one of the first the polymer gun makers to get rid of that thumb safety. Now Glock never had the thumb safety, but Springfield followed suit shortly after they released this gun and got rid of the gun safety, or the thumb safety. So this gun has grip safety, trigger safety, and just like anything else, it won't fire if it's pushed out of battery. Okay, so it's a pretty safe gun. I have no problem carrying this gun. How does it shoot? I've had this gun for several years now. I have fired all kinds of ammunition through that, from crappy range ammunition, some reloads, cheap range ammunition, to expensive range ammunition. I prefer either the PMC brass cased ammunition or the Federal American Eagle for the range. Okay, and like I said before, for personal defense ammunition, I prefer the Spear Gold Dot. This gun will shoot anything. I've never had a failure to feed on this gun. I've never had a stovepipe on this gun, and I've never had a Type 3 malfunction on this gun. This gun has never malfunctioned on me, not one time. Like I said, the only time I've ever had trouble with shooting it is a training issue where I didn't get that grip safety pushed down far enough to release the trigger. Okay. So how does it shoot? It shoots good. It shoots really good. If you're at the range and you take your time and you're shooting, paper targets, and you take your time and follow the 4 steps to make it a good shot, this will stack many rounds as you care to fire in the same hole. You're not going to come to a point where you're better than this gun. It's a very good gun. Does it do anything perfectly? It's not a target gun. This is a, throw this thing in a holster and carry it every day and beat the crap out of it, and it just keeps feeding ammunition. Kind of like some people say that the Glock is so great because it does everything well, but it doesn't do anything exceptional. It just does it just shoots. Same way with the Springfield XD-45ACP. It just shoots, and it shoots reasonably accurate. Well, more than reasonably accurate. It's a nice, accurate gun. I think the price on this one's $465, $475, like that. You might be able to find it on sale for a little cheaper than that. All in all, this is an inexpensive gun. This is a gun that I carry with me every day, and if I did have to use it, you know, if you have to use it, the police are going to take the gun from you until the investigation is over. I wouldn't mind giving this gun up either. Okay, it's not something that I'm attached to, and it's not something that's so expensive that I'm giving away the farm, you know, just to save my life. So this is a good gun to carry. Let's see, what else should we do? One disclaimer on it: it's heavy. It is heavy. Well over 2 pounds with a loaded magazine in it. So it's a big, heavy hunk of steel hanging on, steel and plastic hanging on your belt. So have a good holster before you start, if you're going to carry this gun. Now, like I said before, this gun, the XD. Now, there's the XDM and the XDS as well. This is the tactical base model XD. No S's, no M's. Okay. Also comes in service size, which is a 4-inch barrel, and compact, which is a 3.5-inch barrel, and a subcompact. I'm pretty sure it comes in a subcompact as well. So that's the story on the XD-45. It's a great gun. I like it a lot. I shoot it a lot. I carry it a lot, and you could do a lot worse. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you on the XD-45. I hope this helped you out, maybe helped you make an informed decision or a more educated decision on purchasing this gun. The XD-45, you can't go wrong with it. It is a good gun for what it is. So if you plan on buying one, like I said, it'll take good care of you. So that's all I have for this episode, and as always, like, share, and subscribe if this was helpful, and use the comments down below to let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll also put a link for the Springfield Armory website for this gun, so you can check it out a little more and do some more research on it. This is Gary Dillingham from Liberty Road Defensive Pistol Training. Remember, you can choose to be a victim, or you can choose to be your own first responder. Your personal self-defense is your responsibility, and it's your choice, always. Thanks a lot. Catch you guys later.